because my intention for this series is also to support young mediators, informal mediators, and I know that this has been also an area of your interest, I would like to know what, in your opinion, is important for a mediator to be able to serve parties in conflict.
How young your mediators? Because you may know my favorite project is NVC-based peer mediation for children aged 6 to 10. But I assume when you refer to young mediators,
it's
you
like
are
people
not...
in their 20s, 30s. I mean, people who, haven't been like formally trained, don't work with the court, are not formal mediators, but are offering their skills for support.
Yeah, I like to call it, like, when I teach mediation on my own more experienced trainings, I say I don't train professional mediators, but most of us experiencing very emotionally very difficult situations when two of our loved ones are fighting, two of our parents, two siblings, a brother, sister, or my parents, so around, or two of our children at home or in the playground. So everyone can serve as a mediator. Like, there are conflicts around us anyway. Even if you are not learning consciously mediation, you are there. For me, when we work in primary school, and I asked the teachers at the beginning what they experienced, the biggest surprise was for me, children age 8, 9, who were skilled to speak observation, feeling, need, request, which makes the mediator work much easier. And within a couple of months, they figured out the children are supposed to choose, the children who are in conflict, they decide who will be their mediator. And they very early, very soon, they learned to choose a mediator who was not present to the conflict, because then the mediator is not taking sides. And this is extremely difficult to do when two of my loved ones are in conflict. So for me, the most difficult part for myself, and that's what I can recommend, first of all, to be aware of my involvement. Never lie to myself, I am neutral. I don't believe I can ever be neutral, but I can watch out very carefully when do I take side, and I can train myself not to take sides. And if it comes to this kind of closed mediation between closed ones, if there is too much power imbalance, do I really want to be a mediator, or do I want to sign up to support the one who has the least power? Because I can be much more authentic if I don't try to be a mediator, but more a supporter for one side where I am really biased. Did I answer your question?
So, and just so that I can understand, this support to one side that you mentioned has less power or maybe needs more support. Is it so you're transforming also your inner judgment, or how does that support look?
Let's imagine my father and mother has a big fight, and I agree with one of them. And I believe my father is extremely powerful, my mother is really weak. Do I position myself as a mediator, or do I position myself to emotionally support my mother because I believe she has much less resources to stand up for herself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's very important in this position, I don't deepen enemy images. about my father, because he is my father anyway? Can I support my mom to connect with her inner power without hating my dad?